appreciate you taking a minute with me.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, let's go ahead and kick it off. We're here with the legendary C.O.S, criminal of Sacramento, West Coast legend. He's here with K.O Sizzlin Lifestyle today, and we're live with him on the phone. And like I said, just thank you for taking a minute. And I've been a fan for a minute now. You know, I actually came upon your music back in the day as a younger man, and you know, really with Brother Lynch, Lynch by Inch, Suicide Note. You know, it came with the DVD and it had his artist featured and whatnot. So that's when I started backtracking on you and really became a fan. Discovered you on social media, and glad to see you were still doing the damn thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Good look, man.
So for the casual fan that doesn't know, that might just be coming across you now, or might be, you know, to come across this interview, go ahead and tell us a little about yourself. Are you still in Sacramento?
I'm not in Sacramento no more. I'm down closer to Bakersville in a little small town called Porterville. Just need to, you know, get a little break now. I lived in Sacramento my whole life and a little wild out there, you know, so.
Okay. So you were born and raised in Sac?
Yep, born and raised in Sacramento.
Okay, and, you know, I know a little about your history with, you know, the gangs and, you know, hitting the county, in and out of county and whatnot. But, you know,
sure, man, you know,
through those trials and through them tribulations, what made you, you know, kind of tell us when did you decide, you know what, I could rap, or I'm going to jump off in this rap thing?
Well, the rap thing, I always would rap a little bit here and there, you know, when I was out on the block hustling, doing what I do, but I never really took it that serious until I met Talkan and Sicc and Emo, and, you know, Talkan and them are the ones that first introduced me to Lynch. I actually met Lynch at a record signing at Tower Records, but, you know, I just said what's up to him or whatever, but Talkan actually introduced me to him. But yeah, man, I was out there in the streets, man, living that life, you know, so I got real close to a lot of time in prison, so I had to sit down and reevaluate and think about some things, you know, and luckily this last time when I had got out of jail, Lynch had let me come live with him. Talkan had told me when I got out of jail, he's like, "Bro, we kidnapping you. You gonna stay with Kev, and we gonna get your album done." So that's how it all came together, and it kind of just took off from there, you know.
Nice. So how was that living with Lynch? I know y'all, you know, became close and ended up dropping. How many collab albums did y'all do?
We did 3. I mean, we did 2 Suspicion albums, and we did The Fix, which was a compilation, but me and him were on the majority of the songs.
Okay.
Yeah, man, we got, you know, that's my brother, man. You know, if it wasn't for him, who knows what I'd be doing, you know. So it's always love, you know. But yeah, man, it was cool, man. You know what I'm saying, learning from someone like that, because, you know, I was underneath him and watching everything he was doing. So, you know.
No doubt, and yeah, man, a legend. You know, like Brother Lynch, that's a good introduction into the game, you know. And I know at that time he was just getting warmed up as well, but, you know, he had established himself a little bit. So that's good that y'all still rock. And, you know, I know about the whole Sicc Made thing, you know what I mean? And I know now you got your own label, J.O.B. So tell me.
J.O.B. Jump Off of Bridge Music, yep.
Nice. So when did you get that off the ground?
It's been, I've had it for a minute now. I mean, 5, 6, 7 years, but I haven't really, you know, I didn't really push a lot. I was the only artist on the label, like my own label, so, and it was nothing to do with anything else. It was just to do my own thing, kind of, you know. I've always wanted to. So, like, me and Lynch is still cool. He working on Season of the Sickness 2. I'm going to be on that. I'm on the single that's going to come out. He has a video coming out I'm on, so we still rocking, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing changed. I just wanted to kind of do my own thing, you know what I'm saying, to establish something on my own.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
I actually got an artist from Tucson, Arizona, Eli One.
Okay.
I'm going to be releasing his album real soon.
Oh, dope. Hell yeah. So everybody be on the lookout for that Eli One, J.O.B. You know what I mean? Keep us posted on the release date and whatnot. Everybody go.
For sure. It should be real soon. I don't have a specific date yet. We're finishing up the mixing and mastering, though, so it should be really soon.
And
I got some stuff in the work. I got a bunch of stuff I'm working on. So
nice. Well, tell us about it, because I know you got a crazy discography. You know, like.
Yeah, I just released. Well, not just, but less than a year ago, I released Happy Face. That's my last solo album. Happy Face. You can get that everywhere. It's on iTunes, Amazon, Spotify. You know.
Okay.
That's my solo album. I also released a compilation called Cujo.
Yeah, I saw that. Kubo, the compilation.
Yeah, the compilation.
Yeah.
So that same thing, you can get that anywhere. And I'm gonna drop this Eli One album. Then I got a Hangman. My next album is called Hangman. I'm sitting on 25 songs right now, so I don't know if I'm gonna double disc it like I did Sicc Made Rituals, or what I'm gonna do a part 1 or a part 2. But yeah, I got about 25 songs already for that album.
You know, and
I also got the Crime Watch album that I'm working on, and I got another album, the Sicc Project, that's going to be exclusively produced by Funk Beta.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you're still working with Funk Beta.
Yep. Yeah,
nice.
He's producing every track on the Sicc Project album I'm doing.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I know you got a crazy work ethic, you know what I mean? You got mad albums.
Yeah.
And I saw...
It's overwhelming sometimes. What album?
Yeah, I bet. Shit.
See my computer and the desktop, there's files everywhere.
I know, shit, man. It's like you got to get organized and shit. Like, I know I'm the same way with all that, you know. Crazy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw that you had the Hangman coming soon. I was going to ask you about I knew you had the compilation. I saw something a while back, and I was wondering, do you have a Styles P collab, or what's going on with that?
I am. Me and Styles, there is a song out there. It's already been released.
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure what project it was on, but it is a song with me and Styles P.
Okay.
I also want to outsplit a song with Razkaz. It's on something.
Dope. Another West Coast legend, Razkaz. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Yeah, and I see, so where can people get your merch? I seen you had some cool merch. I seen you had like a scale with a breakup tray and whatnot, and so... Yeah, that was pretty dope, you know what I mean?
The best way is to get at me on Facebook, bro, to be honest, Facebook or Instagram, because I'm really active, you know what I'm saying, on them sites. Like, I respond to every message. I answer people messenger calls when they call me.
Okay, yeah, real in touch still.
People don't do that, but, I'm like, sometimes I just be like, hey, let me see what's going on, so,
Yeah, for real.
C.O.S. 642.
Okay.
On Instagram, you know what I'm saying? That's how you can get at me. Facebook.com/COS the criminal. It's not it's the DA, so COS DACRIMINAL. That's how you can get at me on Facebook. I accept everybody's friend requests, and like I said, I'm very active on them sites. So
okay. So like that, we were talking about the Styles P joint and how, there's songs like that out there. Is there any underground tapes we haven't heard of you? Any stuff that never got put out, or anything that some crazy remixes somebody did on their own that you came across?
I got a bunch of stuff I'm sitting on. Some of it may end up being on this Crime Watch album.
Okay.
But I'm kind of in the, I don't know, I'm up in the air about it right now. I was going to throw some of this older stuff that I got that no one's heard on the Crime Watch album. I'm actually thinking about maybe just putting together an album with just the old stuff and keep the Crime Watch more new. I'm still, like I said, I haven't really gotten that far into it. I've got about 8 or 9 songs already done for the Crime Watch album, but I've been concentrating on getting Eli's album done and the Hangman right now, and then I'll worry about that, when it get closer to the time. So
okay, but yeah,
I think I'm just releasing a whole nother album with the old stuff, because I do got a lot of old stuff with some stuff with G-Mac, with the Cat. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple songs with Lynch nobody's heard, so I do got some stuff in the vault. So
Okay, yeah, and you said he got Season of the Sickness 2 on the way, and you're going to be featured on that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yep.
Oh man, that's a good look. Hell yeah. So everybody knows you got a gang of music sitting on it. Just keep your eye out. Link up with you on social media so they can go get that and bump that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So let me ask you, now that you've been in the game for over 20 years now, correct?
Yeah, definitely. Yep.
Okay. Well, if there's anything you can go back and would you change anything you did business wise, personally wise, things you do different now?
Yeah, when I first started, I mean, I was coming from the street, so I brought a street mentality into the game. It's not that I would change, like I don't know if you follow me over the years, my lyrics have changed somewhat. I went from being a real just gang bang dope dealing to trying to send a better message now, because that life really didn't get me nowhere. I wouldn't change that. I wouldn't change the music for nothing, because that was the growth in the music. I love that. But I was like, there was times when we were on tour and I would just get drunk and forget my lyrics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd be a little more business orientated, I think, now, because, you know what I'm saying, back, like I said, when I first started, there was times I was drinking 5, 6, 7 Long Island iced tea before I even hit the stage.
Yeah.
You know? So,
Yeah. Yeah, and that's,
Actually, a time it was a show. I don't remember if it was in Vegas or Reno, but I forgot my damn whole verse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just sitting there.
and that's the thing,
That's the only thing I would change. Is I would take it more serious at the start. You know, because it's not that I didn't take it serious, but I was still stuck in that. This is what I do. I drink, I smoke, and you get to learn when you deal with business. There's a time and a place for everything.
Yeah, true that. I know, especially now, with you kicking off your own label and, because back in the day, just as an artist, you kind of just got to worry about the music and the label kind of takes care of everything else. But, now that you're the boss and you're cutting the checks, well, of course you got to be up on your game to the fullest. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And so, as you said, following your music over the years, I did notice the progression from, and of course, I know that comes with age and maturity. And now that you're, you got kids and you're a family man and whatnot as well, I noticed the change in the lyrics from more of the street rap to reality rap. You know what I mean? And it's still so I could say it's some of your best music though, because it's really, people relate to that and they could feel that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the fans I got, man, I love them to death. They love me, you know what I'm saying? I got a real good following. My fans, they let me know, you know what I'm saying? They let me know they appreciate me, and I appreciate that, And
that's what you notice with the underground artists like yourself and artists that come from, Made Sicc Made, Strange. You guys still have this cult following. No matter how many years you've been in the game, you still have those fans that stick with you thick and thin. And I think it is because you're relatable. And like you said, you'll answer your messenger. You'll answer people on social media, and I think that touches a lot of people,
Yeah.
But so tell us you got any events coming up? Are you planning on hitting a tour, hitting the road, or?
I do want to get some touring in. I don't know. I know Lynch is kind of shut down while he's working on his Season of the Sickness 2 album, but once he starts back up, I will be on tour with him. And but as far as myself, I am planning on setting something up. I'm just in the middle of a lot of things right now, you know what I'm saying, trying to get these projects finished, and I got both of my kids all the time, pretty much. They go with their mom whenever they want and everything, but they live with me, so soccer games and all kinds of stuff. You feel me? But yeah, I'm trying to get back out there, man. It's just the schedule has been hectic, especially trying to get these albums done.
So if promoters reach out or anything, are you down to book, one night shows and this and that?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely am. It's just got to be worth the time. You feel me?
Yeah, no doubt. I said definitely understand that. So as an artist, like I said, that's been in the game as long as you have, what do you think about the current scene in your hometown of Sacramento? And do you rock with the new artists out there?
Some of them. You know what I'm saying? I don't get a chance to keep up with everybody because, I mean, the internet is just, it's saturated, it's made it pretty much, I mean, I come from an era where you pretty much had a record deal to be heard, you feel me?
Yep.
And now, the internet is like your record deal. As long as you can get on the internet, anybody can release an album, you feel me? So it's just, like people say, I know a lot of people say music, hip-hop, it sucks today, all the new artists are garbage, and that's not true. There's a lot of dope new artists out there, but it's just so many artists now because everybody can do it. Everybody can buy some equipment and put it out on their own. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. The game is just, it's drowned, because there's so many people now. So it's harder to find the dope artists, but I do keep up with a handful of the ones that I do like. I love Mozzie. I know a lot of people, they trip on the Mozzie situation. He had the thing going on with Lynch and Bo and stuff, but I love Mozzie's music, you know what I'm saying? I'm a faithful. I bump Mozzie all the time,
Yeah, and that's, I was aware of that situation. I don't know the current status of it. I think maybe they have squashed it all or whatnot, but yeah.
It's all squashed now.
Okay. Yeah, and that's dope because Mozzie is a good artist out of Sacc, and of course you guys are.
I mean, he's doing big things. Like, to me, anybody doing big things is good for the city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got the haters that want to bring people down and stuff. I'm not one of them people, because I come from nothing. I come from the gutter. You know what I'm saying? So I know how hard it is. And I mean, when people do big things, I congratulate them, Plus, like I said, I like his music. I'm not, I bump him faithfully,
Yeah. And just like you said, it with the internet and whatnot, it did get oversaturated. So it is hard you're going to hear a lot more, because back in the day, it was like you could tell who was professional and who wasn't. And now it's like a bunch of hobbyists mixed in. And, so yeah, it's kind of hard to get down to the nitty gritty until once them guys separate themselves. Yeah, definitely. Which is, good for the sound in a way because it brings in a lot of different perspectives. But at the same time, like you said, it does bring about a lot more less quality music,
But I gotta mention, but we gotta do something about these streaming platforms, ripping these artists off, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's tough, man.
So
it's really tough with them streaming because anybody gonna pay for $4.99 a month to get everybody albums for free, rather than buy people albums, and it make it tough on us. That's why there was a lot of the buzz with the Kanye stuff, him selling them stem players for $200. I was actually for it because I understand what he was doing. He was taking the money out of the streaming platforms' hands and putting it back in his own hands,
Yeah, exactly. They're making a lot of money off artists and then really giving artists nothing for a stream, and then, so they can host other platforms on their, other shows and whatnot on their platform. And so, yeah, the Kanye West situation, I was actually going to talk to you about that because a lot of people, kind of hated on that, but I knew what direction he was going in. I knew why he did it. You know what I mean?
I was like, I should do the same thing.
Yeah. And you know what? I think that's the way it's going to start to go for a lot of artists are going to do similar situations such as that,
Yeah, until they figure out a way to pay artists fairly, because them streams are kind of ridiculous, and that's why artists need their fans to support them. They need to do other things. That touring, merch, all that stuff is important for artists now. More than ever, they need to be able to have them other avenues to, make money as well.
Oh, yeah, what people don't realize is, a lot of the artists' main revenue doesn't come from the music. You know what I mean? It comes from other things that come along with music, and you using your platform to involve yourself in other things and using your influence to, make money in other ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And so, yeah, it is important for artists to kind of take back control of their music and, either let's get our own, a platform set up just for artists or get, I know Snoop recently pulled down all the Death Row music and he's going to do an NFT thing with it. And, that I can understand that taking back ownership of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I sell press hard copies. I sell hard copies. I sell a lot of hard copies, but I tell people nowadays that any hard copy you buy is pretty much a collector's item now,
Yes.
So it's like,
Definitely. And it's good to see, people still think, oh, you can't sell CDs anymore, but they don't realize that CDs still.
There's a lot of faithful people that want CDs still, so you just got to, invest in yourself, and there's money out there to be made,
Okay. And for young artists coming to the game, what advice would you give them? Like, we're talking about these artists that can just get on the internet now. Since you're a seasoned artist and you've had success with this, is there any advice you could give them coming into the game?
Man, just to stay at it and use every platform you got to the best of your, because every one of these platforms out there, can help you, every single one of them, you know what I'm saying? So you got to use them to the best of your ability. Even like with me, I'm not even on TikTok yet, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no TikTok, I don't got a Snapchat, but a lot of artists use them platforms too, because there's, there's millions of other people out there watching them, so you got to use all platforms, so.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just everything you have in your arsenal to use it, because it's tough, it's a tough game.
Yeah,
especially nowadays. So.
And you never know what platform might do it for you,
Yeah, definitely.
So, like you said, keep expanding.
You better get on that TikTok. Well, I don't even know, man. I don't know about no TikTok, but I might jump on there, man. I'm seeing these dudes. I'm getting views on there, man.
Yeah. Hey, people are getting paid on there. You know what I mean? Definitely. Sure. But yeah, TikTok's a good platform. All these platforms are good for artists to utilize and whatnot.
Yeah, they're all promotion, bro. Every platform is promotion for you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's free promotion. Of course, you want to pay for some ads here and there. You want to get you the ads and stuff, so get more people. But still, without the ad, you're getting free promotion from every platform, pretty much.
Definitely.
And which we didn't have that back in the days,
Yeah, definitely. I know it was a different ball game back then, and you guys are just strictly off the strength, you know what I mean, without all the social media and whatnot, But now, it's interesting to know, since, you've been in the game for so long, who would you say is your favorite rapper of all time or currently, or what do you say about that?
See, I always get this. This is a tough one for me, and it shocks everybody because, man, well, I probably have to go Tupac, because Tupac is my dude. He just did so much for the culture, just ridiculously. I mean, but I know if we talking about current art alive, my favorite artist is retired, because my favorite rapper would be Joe Budden.
Okay.
And that's probably a shocker, and it's a shocker to all my fans. A lot of my fans laugh at me and be like, "You gotta be kidding me!" But man, I challenge y'all to go back and listen to all the dude's mixtapes, all them albums, and tell me that dude is not artist, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He paints pictures for me, for real, man. A lot of people, they tell me that when they going through tough times and stuff, rock bottom, my music got them through. Joe Budden's music got me through, so.
Wow, okay.
I look at him the same way as a lot of my fans look at me, a lot of his music got me through some tough times,
Yeah, definitely. And I know people get, especially maybe the newcomers get confused with Budden and, the podcast and what he does as far as reality TV.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that's not what I know about Budden. Like I say, go listen to the Mood Music mixtapes.
Yeah.
Mood Music 1, 2, and 3. All three of those, bro. I'm constantly. I could not stop bumping them. The mixtapes, man.
And that he's a real dope lyricist, and I know he's got some great music. And him and Slaughterhouse, when they did their thing, that was bringing together 4 real strong lyricists. And yeah, I'm a fan of all them guys. But yeah, so I think it does trip people out that that's who you would say. You know what I mean? Because people might not expect you coming from.
I listen to truth to music as well, and you can't believe every rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, when I listen to Joe Budden, I know that I feel like 100% of what he's saying is the truth. He don't lie. He don't portray to be a gangster. He don't portray to be out killing. He don't be. He give you real life, his life.
Yeah, the good and bad, the ugly and the, you know what I mean, pretty. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. So I know you're a sports fan. I know we got March Madness going on right now. Are you keeping up with the tourney?
Yeah, man. I'm a Bearcats fan, so
Okay. Wow.
Cincinnati Bearcats fan, but we ain't,
Okay.
We ain't dancing nowhere right now, so.
Not even in the NIT, huh?
We might be over there dancing in the NIT, man. It's kind of. I've never really followed the NIT because I just felt like it was a pitiful tournament.
Yeah.
It was a tournament for the losers.
Oh man! All right, but we know we got the NBA.
But my Miami Heat is rocking right now.
That's what I was gonna ask you, because I know you're a Heat fan. So how being from Sacramento did you become a Heat fan?
Huh?
How being from Sacramento did you become a Heat fan?
Because I really I became a fan of players first.
Okay.
So it really started with Tim Hardaway.
Oh, okay.
I was kind of a fan of Tim Hardaway. He went to Miami, and then I really started following basketball, seriously around that time when we had Hardaway, Thunder Dan Marley, and it just, I don't know, but I just stuck with the Heat.
Okay.
Once Hardaway got there, and I've been a Heat fan since. So.
Okay, because I know that you got the Kings out there, and I know Hardaway was with Golden State for a while. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Hardaway was cold, So, and I know people like that because
I cheered for the Warriors when he was in Golden State. Like I won't say I was a Warrior fan, but I liked Hardaway, and it just I just didn't get into the team thing really until he got traded to Miami. Then I kind of became a Miami fan from that point. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We had Eddie Jones back then.
Yeah, Steve Smith.
Thunder Dan.
Yep. Steve Smith and Lonzo.
Yeah, Zo.
Yeah. That was some good teams. And LeBron came in, Wade, Shaq. They brought it back.
And Glenn Rice back in the day.
Oh yeah, Rice. Because I'm a Laker fan, so we had Rice too. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But that's dope. Yeah, I know it's gonna be a really interesting playoff, postseason. We'll see what happens, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I thought we was going to take them Lakers a couple years ago in that bubble.
Oh, yeah.
We got hit with them injuries and kind of hurt us, so.
Yeah. Oh, man. That was a lot closer than people expected, a lot. You know what I mean? Like, the Heat are really, I think people sleep on the Heat a little bit, even today. You know what I mean?
Oh, definitely. We're in first place and people still sleep on us.
Yeah, they still talking about Brooklyn and Philly and whatnot,
Yeah.
But
it's all good. We like it like that,
No doubt. That's the teams that usually get slept on are the ones that manage to find their way into it, like the Bucks did last year. You know what I mean? A little bit.
Yeah.
But anyway, C.O.S., I appreciate the time, brother. Thank you for sitting down with K.O Sizzlin Lifestyle. And
anytime, bro. Anytime, man.
And I also I'm in the promoting game as well and whatnot. So I'll be back in touch with you and whatnot, and we'll see what else we can get cracking off.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
All right, brother. Have a good evening. Thank you.
Yeah, one love.
Peace.